So I grew up in a family that placed a very high premium on public service. My dad served in the General Assembly, but I was born about a month after Sputnik. And as I grew up, it was very clear that myself and others
scanning the horizon in Moscow while the world watches the flight of the satellite. They call it Sputnik. Russia hails its own achievement with
hoping to be part of the aerospace program, poured over, subscribed to stuff from NASA like a lot of kids did, and it was very clear from my family that if I was going to go to college, it was going to be Purdue and it was going to be engineering.
When it came time well into high school as to what I should do, it turns out that the summer before I went to high school, I went with my dad on a potato buying trip. Dad ran the Hussman's Snack Foods potato chip factory in Cincinnati, and he had a potato buyer in Pennsylvania named Tony Kuzneski. Well, we went on the trip and I met Mr. Kuzneski, and lo and behold, driving the tractor that day was his son, Chuck Kuzneski. And any Purdue football fans will remember Chuck as the starting offensive guard, blocking for Bob Greasy on the 1967 Rose Bowl team. So Chuck spent the afternoon telling us all about Bob Greasy and how they were going to be in the Rose Bowl for the first time in a long time, and they were really going to be good. And this was a team that I rooted against, unfortunately, because growing up Catholic in Cincinnati, I liked Notre Dame, and Purdue kept beating us, which later on, I'm glad that we did. But anyway, Chuck Kuzneski is probably the reason more than any other that I even heard of or thought of Purdue. I always wanted to be something in math or science or something related. Engineering was a natural fit. Once I looked into Purdue, there was no other choice. The University of Cincinnati has a great engineering school, but it's way down the list behind Purdue. Purdue is as good as it gets as far as I'm concerned in engineering.
I truly believe that the best problem solvers are engineers, and had told this to our kids from day one. But no matter what you want to do in life, if you are an engineer and you can communicate, these two things together can set your course for whatever you would like to do.